Howdy doodly. Welcome back. Here we are. Back at this thing. There. Hello. Pull this up and we're all good here. And yippee. Alright. So, continuing basically from where we left off last time. We're currently level 74. So we want to get to level 76 before we head to hell. So we're gonna do at least a couple more Baal runs. Welcome back. New shirt. I mean, it's just, I wouldn't call it necessarily new, but I haven't worn it on stream, I guess. It is orange. Not much else about it.
What do you need?
I don't particularly like wearing orange, to be honest. I like this shirt, but I don't particularly like wearing orange. It's not my color. It's really not my color. All right. But let's get to it. Yeah. That hurts, but it's fair. Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, jeez, holy jeez, oh my gosh. Oh, at least the curse guy didn't get us. Okay. Grab that. All right. Now I walked right into that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, that's fair. Ah, man. I didn't really think about that. Probably should have had my hair back for this. Or at least with this shirt. Alright, guys. Go away. Oh, yay. Nice looking ring. One socketed sanctuary. Bummer. Well, we can sell it. If nothing else, we can sell that. Let's grab that. All right, and move on. Yeah. That and I just do better with darker colors typically. Dark blues, blacks, darker colors, most definitely. Oh man. Do not like getting cursed, but that's alright. Gotta remember where all my macros are. Let's see. 2 sockets and +2 tornado hungers and 1 solar creeper. It's not the worst. Don't stand still. Don't stand still. It's pretty decent. Broadsword. Solar creeper is definitely useful. Having that, if I'm remembering correctly, that's the one with corpse denial. Well, then again, most... Oh, yeah, mana, yep. The creepers do corpse denial, but that one regenerates your mana. Hold on. Let's make sure we put our right thing on. Instead of walking around with Sanctuary, or not Sanctuary, cleansing out. What was that? And
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, jeez. Oh, and it's ethereal. Even worse. I don't want that. Howdy, friends. I'd like some experience today. We're 2 levels away from being able to use Dracul's Grasp. Currently level 74. 2 levels away from the ideal level that I want to start hell at. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, jeez. It's all right. No, I mentioned it in response to that. To be entirely fair. Whoa, okay. Gloams. Luckily, I saw that one on its way. I was about to say a different word, but that would have been a little weird. Greater talents. We gotta check those out. Whoops. +1 to fade. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's a thing. It exists. No, yeah, that's right. Jeez. Okay, you over there. Yes, you. I see you hiding behind Baal. None of that. Battle staff. Ow.
Impossible.
Hold on. Did Hara ever have a horse? I want to say she... You know, I don't quite remember. I want to say she at least got a horse, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure. Because if anything else, we'd have the horse for storage, but then again, I could have just used either Farkas or the guard for storage. Come on, let's get out of range. We need to grab that, but it'll work, and we're back in range. Lovely. Hey buddy, hey buddy. How about we don't? Air of charm. Because I think that was one, like, kind of towards the like soft band I had started putting on Hara on horses. But I can't quite remember. Yeah, Arby had horse. Gunther had an area. I'm pretty sure Hara didn't have a horse. Either that or she only had a horse for like a short time and only used it in fringe cases. Come on, get down here. Away from Baal, please. Okay. That was the last of them. We want that. Let's check out battle staff, 4 sockets with 2 blizzard, and a gothic staff. That'll at least net me at least as much, if not more money, than the other 2. All right, run on in there. Howdy, Fred. Jeez, he's already half health. What the hell? Oh, wrist sword? Ah, jeez, I missed that. I feel like we could run back for it, but I also don't really want to. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. I didn't think so. Oh, great. We're gonna have the rumbling in the background. Yay. That probably only I can hear, or at least it's probably just very quiet. Relative. Okay, so you get to go in here. Let's go identify stuff.
Greetings.
Ah, jeez. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's related. And trash and sell those. Toss that right there.
Afternoon.
Okay. Just making sure I got everything out. Now, the snakes. The snakes. I guess it could be worse. Okay, yeah, let's just ignore that. Pretend they're not even there. What was that? I thought I saw... Nope. Thought I saw rejuvenation potion, but no. Cadaverific. Whoa. I don't know what I just grabbed. Okay. Ow. Don't like this poison. Yeah, just ignore those guys. Whoops. Well, as long as they're not the undead ones, I'm okay. Amulet. Yes, I do have to check that. I want to say, like I said, if I got a horse at all... Ooh, green ring. Probably Cathin's, I would wager. It was mostly just as a mobile storage unit. Because I was really, with that character, just trying to... probably be smart. I'd probably forget otherwise. Yeah, because I wanted to stop ignoring random encounters in the road. More or less, I suppose was my intention there. But then again, having Farkas and, you know, others made it a lot easier. Especially the... Whoa! Especially the Ghosty Boy. Ghosty Boy made a lot of things very much easier. I missed the ghost. Maybe we can bring that back. On our next set of equipment with Wilhelm. Whoop. Hello. Sorry, I missed you. Okay. All right, Funtime Friend Brigade. What do you got for me today? In terms of loot. I don't care about your enchantments and whatnot. As long as fanaticism and or, well, mostly fanaticism is not part of it. Oh no, Akmel, why? Immune to cold, how could you? That was rude of him. All right, go away, poison. Thank you. Oh, fanaticism! I manifested it. Hey, come back! Hey, come back! Oh, you're out of the fanaticism. I think so. Do you think Thadox is at 75? Or maybe 74? Yeah. One of the two. Hello? Okay. That's right. The dang Hydras. Then again, he didn't really do any Baal runs. He just pretty much went straight to Countess and just stuck there. Probably a bad idea to do that right there, but yeah, it's fine. Give me that. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I've done maybe like one more Countess run with him since last stream. I think that was one of the items that I accidentally picked up. Okay. I think that one was an item I accidentally picked up. Poison Nova. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Whoop. Ah, jeez. Well, at least I have him facing a direction where he can't really teleport very far. I can at least check what the kite shield has. Or not. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wrist Blade, that one... Wrist Blade, Wrist Spike there, yeah. Those ones are, you know, normal and exceptional.
At your service.
So not really going to be helpful for us. But if we can find one that we can use on Switch, you know, at the very least, that'll be nice. Toss that in there and that. Grab that. Two sockets plus one to shockwave and plus one to hunger. It's not as good as this one. Not even close. Let's see. Nah, we can sell that. Yet another Cathans. And that one's going on the ground. I've pulled so many Cathans. It's honestly, it's gone past the point of not being funny, and it's back to being funny again. Just how often I pick that up. Oh. Oh, ow, ow. Where are these guys? Useless. Really don't like the guys whom explode. Free socket, superior kite shield. And its superior modifier is that it has higher durability. Like, we can get basically infinite of those. Or at least similar ones anyway. Them being extra durable isn't really that much of a,
I am overburdened.
you know, but whoops. That works. These darn poison guys. Okay. Heal off our poison and keep on moving. Demon sprites and other small demons. And then our third mob here is going to be like the undead players. Nope, it's gonna be those guys. Sorry. You do want to check out that poleaxe though. Two sockets. Not helpful. Howdy, lots of little friends. I'd like to get some experience. Give me that. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay, hello. Just near infinite amount of guys. Got 2 more poleaxes to check. Ethereal, 2 socket. Just regular ethereal. Super healing potion. Let's grab that and move on. Oh, vampires. Not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Hey, you. Ow. Oh, with the cursing. Got more vampires up ahead. Oh, yay. Raider mummies. Rune sword. That one might be interesting. Nope, 1 socket. Okay, well, I guess that was all the guys in there. Not too many. We're about to level up, 75. Okay. Come on. Drop him. Ah, with that. At least it's one of the weaker ones that hit me with this poison. Take that. Thank you. Alright, let's grab more salvation. And we will go and bam, bam. All right. One more level. That's all we're asking for. We can now use the cold rupture charm. I'd rather have a spare. But being able to use the cold rupture charm will be very helpful. And honestly, Simone doesn't use it a whole awful lot. Mostly because she's usually just operating in either the ancient tunnels or Lower Karast. I mean, she can do other stuff. She's exceptionally good at farming, but I'd rather just not risk taking her into areas with cold immunes, even if we can break their immunity. Like, the only place I can think of that I really have a vested interest in taking her to farm would be like El Mephisto. At the same time, that's pretty dicey. Hey guys, come on down. Come on down, friends. You got so many friends. Come on down and let's hang out. Alistair, buddy, good to see ya. That was a small amount of experience you gave me. Linked mail. Sockets. No thanks. Alright. Come on, buddy. This has gotten much, much easier as we keep going through this. Ow, 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 ow. For those guys I do not like. I do not like them, Sam I am. We got a War Sword and Kirkston. And a small shield. A small paladin shield. That will be nice to check out. Fascia. All right. Corrupted tremors strike endurance of hate. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to Mephisto's domain right now. Let's see, +1 to paladin skill levels, cold resist 52, 31, 31, 31. Ah, man, that sucks. It's just not even close to spirit. It's level 31, which is a whole 6 levels over what you require for spirit. All right, we got Coleman's Point. All right. What's that in there? This empty grave wand, grave palm. Okay, sure. It seems kind of bad, but it exists. It is a thing. All right, Larzik.
Afternoon.
You can have that. Yeah, no, Spirit's just much better. Just full on, Spirit is 100 times better than that. All right. Toss this in here and keep on moving. Lots of little guys, lots of little guys. I don't mind a bunch of little guys, as long as they're not undead and exploding at me. I do mind, however, a lot of these guys. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, especially when that is a factor. Oh, I'm glad I have really high resistances, because that would have been pretty bad. Ow. Stop with that. You. Oh, stop. I didn't mean to grab any of those. Especially, well, I mean, I guess I could have done with keeping the grater, but it's fine. I'd rather keep something better than that. Supers, thank you. Whoops. Only meant to do that once. Get in there quickly. Holy cow. Holy cheese. Okay, okay. I'm glad my aura's taking care of a lot of them, but dang. That is a lot of jams going on right there. Okay. Ground shield. Let's take a look at you. Enhanced damage with 3 sockets. Barb shield. 1 socket. Gargoyle head. What was that rune? You got a Ral rune. Yeah, okay. Brave wand. All right. Fair enough.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Let's keep on moving. We found a couple really not great
I am overburdened.
unique items, unique war sword and unique sharkskin gloves last time around from Baal. Other than that, nothing really impressive. Found one. Whoops, that's not where that meant to go. Paladin shield, 1 yellow paladin shield, but it was basically less useful than spirit. Like full on less useful than spirit. Only +1 to skills and much lower resistances. I hear a holy shock. Hey, buddy. You don't believe you don't need that aura. I don't believe that belongs to you, sir. To be fair, I don't use that either, but no. Leveling has definitely slowed down quite a lot. But what's the word? Loot keeps on flowing. As most of it is useless anyway, but still. Let's fix that before we move on. And we're gonna get cursed again anyway. Part of me just wants to bring out the Cult's Undercharm just to deal with the Hell Witches. But at the same time, I know it probably it's not necessary. Not even remotely. Joel. Ah, heck. Oh wait, please. I'm busy. Grab that. And ignore what I saw down there. I'm not part of that. Ah, jeez. Decrepify. Not even that close to Baal. I know it wasn't Baal who hit me with that, but still. Come on. Thought I heard a rune, but I guess not. All right. Back to this again. I think we'll probably take 3 more to get there, 3 or 4. Sure what it seems like in terms of how much experience it's going to take. I guess we'll see after the Funtime Friend Brigade where we're going to sit. Fetish trophy. Yeah, we should probably grab that. Ah, jeez. We can only hope, honestly. You know, I didn't think to get rid of the bodies before the greater mummy showed up. I probably should have, to be perfectly honest. There's the coronet there. We'll probably want to take a look at that. Come on, down this way. Down this way, friends. Oh, holy freeze. Come on, that's my thing. How dare you try to copy my thing. Absolutely inexcusable. Grab the coronet. Come on, down this way. Shalon, let's not engage them all the way up there. Okay. Grab that ring. And you ready to beat this guy? Whoops, pardon me. Sorry. Got a little went a little too far. And an omelet, demon hide gloves, long battle bow. Gray. Trash. Useless grave wand. Grab the demon hide gloves. And omelet's probably going to be a bit more helpful. Right, though? Honestly, those ones are gold compared to this. Absolute nothing that he's dropping me.
At your service.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Yay, extra gold. That's what everybody wants. Because you don't get enough gold just playing the game. Honestly, at what point would you need that? If you're doing like a gambling only run? Oh, bummer. Bone Spirit, Attract, Confuse. I'm gonna sell that. Here you are, sir. Now let's keep moving. Yeah, we made it about a quarter. About a quarter of the way there. So yeah, it's gonna be probably 3 more runs before we get to level 76. Depending on like monster, enemy density, number of uniques, cedar staff, willingness to engage with the enemy. Oh, yay. Greater mummies. Whoops. I mean, that was a good thing to do. I don't know why I said whoops. Maybe because I didn't intend to do it. Either way, it was a good thing to do. Even if it yielded nothing. Still gotta do those checks. Give me that. Got Naga.
I am overburdened.
Oh, heck, really? Oh, I can get rid of that. That was fast. Oh, howdy.
I am overburdened.
Oh, man. I think I'm getting very tired of seeing Baal's hallways. Well, I guess it's not technically Baal's hallways. He's just a squatter here. Don't need that. I don't know why I thought he had insight on him. Oh, howdy, friends. That's a lot of friends. Oh, geez. Wow, okay. I saw it. Yep, enemies down there. The aura alerted me to their presence. We're just gonna have a bunch of these guys, huh? Okay, sure. Assailants, why not? But a bunch of greater mummies, that's what we're dealing with today? Whoops. Hit roll. Oh. Nasty. Why do they gotta use such naming conventions as that? Just the absolute word soup that you can get out of unique monster names. Hit droll. Ah, nasty. Ew. He breathed on me. I'm telling the teacher. Baal, he drooled on me. Wait, no, he breathed on me. Pit drool, he drooled on me. That was pretty nasty. Okay. We got a Grimoire there. But for the only useful item I've seen in this run. More or less. Oh my gosh. And it's even horrible trash. Extra fast cold enchanted? Well, too bad. Cold is like the thing I'm most resistant to. Honestly, if everything could just be cold enchanted, that'd be great. Come on down, friends. Oh man, it's probably gonna be like a full 5. Okay. I could, but that seems dangerous. Excuse me. Where do you think you're going, sir? Hey. Where do you think you're going? Could you, like, stand still, please? You're being extremely rude. Great helm. Light plate. Oh, geez. Yeah, I sure do. It has been very, let's see. Trying to think. Boy, howdy. What have I been working on? Not just ancient vestige.
Good to see you.
Redesign item that I don't really remember. Oh, geez. I'd make it so I know what item that is. I definitely make this better. Arcana's flesh is absolute trash, and it belongs on the ground.
Afternoon.
Geez. I think I'm like probably the worst person to ask about redesigns for Diablo 2. My knowledge of the game is probably not near. Let's see. What does it do? Elder staff. Level 78. Plus 1 to all skills. I mean, the teleport's nice. Boy, howdy. Well, for starters, I'd probably say, okay, that the staff and the Hellforge plate, they seem like, I mean, yeah, they are elite items, but like, it seems like really high level disparity between the circlet and the other two pieces. Like, that just seems egregious. That is probably the first thing just looking at that I would change. Make them closer in level. If not, you know, if you're not going to put the circlet as an elite item, like at least take the take the other two items down to down to exceptional. Yeah, circlet to tiara would be a good idea. Ooh, matriarchal bow. Yeah, I'd say, like, average it out. Just put them all at exceptional, rather than having one as, you know, normal and the other two as elites. Like, come on with that. Oh, howdy, friends. That's a lot of big mummies. Wow, okay, ow, that hurt. Tiara and diadem is both elite. What's the level requirement for them? Because I want to say it's not really that high, but still. +1. We already have a +1. I'm looking for +2s at least on the matriarchal bow. Jeez, these Haradrim Ancients really do you a big smack. I'd say if there was one,
I am overburdened.
ooh, Dragon Shield. My favorite.
I can't carry anymore.
My favorite kind of sleeves for my Magic the Gathering cards are definitely dragon shields. Am I using the right weapon? I am not using the right weapon. Gothic bow. Nah. If I were to redesign any of the sets, though, the first one on my chopping block would probably be Cathan's. It just doesn't make any sense for a sorceress to have a ring that does lifesteal. That just full on doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess if you're an enchant sorceress, but even then, you're usually not dealing a whole lot of physical damage, and it's so low level that's outclassed very, very, very quickly. Designed for an enchantress. But do you want to be using the staff when you could be using, I don't know, something better for your actual weapon? It certainly doesn't seem like it's that useful. Rune sword. 3-socketed rune sword. I want 4 sockets on my rune swords, please. But then again, it's also a really low level set, so you can't expect too much out of it. But if it's going to be a set that basically everyone has collected probably 15 full sets of it, make it a little bit better. Yeah. Like, I'd almost say redesign it as something not necessarily for a sorceress, but give it like enchant charges rather than I don't know, make it for another class if you're going to focus on enchant and lifesteal, and I don't know. I mean, Siggins, especially for any kind of melee character, Siggins is just, yeah, 100%. Leaf just completely knocks that out of the park. Siggins is just a good set all in all that you can use from almost the beginning of the game to the end. In fact, I mean, that's what Halsin was always wearing, at least a partial. We're still wearing partial Siggins on this guy. Bullrune. Silver edged axe. One socket. Lame. Make it something that can at least try to carry you through the game, even without the full set. Like, even just having a partial set can at least help you get through. But, like, I don't see that even being helpful in Nightmare. I mean, it's mostly your skills that'd carry you through that, but still. The fact that its ring, like Cathan's Seal ring, is much better on a non-sorceress character, kind of tells you how good it is for its intended purpose. That is to say, not at all. Jeez. Come on, buddy. Drop him down. Come on.
I can't carry any.
What am I thinking? I just beat the last set of mobs. not paying attention at all. I thought I was still on the Act 4 mobs. Hey, get back here. Well, yeah, no, I agree with that, 100%. Broad appeal is very good, but when you make it for like a specific character, when you make the set in mind for a specific character, it should at least be somewhat useful for that character, instead of being mostly not helpful at all. But pretty much any of the like base, like rare items and stuff that you can find on the ground are going to be much better. You know you messed up something along the line. I mean, attack rating's nice, and plus 18 life on a small charm is pretty good. Keep that around. I don't know if I want to keep that one, though. Yeah, let's see. Or at least as you get into like higher difficulties like Hell and Nightmare, you should have a lower chance of seeing, you know, sets like Sigins and Cathins. I mean, I guess technically you would have a lower chance of seeing them since you do have a chance of seeing higher tier items, but it still feels like you're seeing them more often than pretty much any other. Oh yes, this indestructible Jared Stone. Awesome. So helpful. It still feels like the loot pool is not super balanced in terms of giving you higher tier items, even as you're getting into Nightmare and Hell. At least when it comes to set and uniques. Jeez. But then again, I'm also playing, you know, Players 1, which I'm sure affects that to some degree. I don't love that down there. But most of them are not. Ah, shoot. Really gotta make sure I switch back to my spirit and voice of reason. Because boy howdy. Put me in a lot of danger. Jeez. Ow. Rude. Nah, I don't want to go down there. Go away, please. Black Marsh and the hole. I mean, Black Marsh not too bad, but the hole. I'd rather just not go there at all. It sounds suggestive and awkward. And it's a place that Alistair probably hasn't been.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Make it better. I mean, I have full confidence that you can make it much better than it currently is. me that. Oh, hi. When did you guys get here?
I can't carry
You know,
anything.
how long has Baal's... How long have Baal's forces been here? It can't have been that long. It feels like I've been tailing them this whole time, but then again, when you see how Marius is at the end, yeah, he's probably been withered and aged by the Soulstone itself, but like, at least to some degree. Whoa, okay, ow. It can't have been that long since Baal actually made it to the key. Because I mean, at least everyone in town is talking about how, I don't know, how it seems to have relatively recently happened. I mean, I don't, I guess I never thought about how long canonically this would take. Like, how long in Diablo 2's canon does this journey take for the party of friendos? Because I guess it could take a few years, but when you're playing it doesn't seem that long. Or maybe over the course of a couple months. Oops, just running into a brazier right there. Come on, buddy. Olenzo. So where is he pulling these guys from? Is he pulling them from, like... Well, where are the warped ones? Are they beasts of his own creation? Or are they... like Colenso's mentioned by all fallen types. So he had to exist at some point to become a figure of legend. Okay, owie wowie. That hurt. From that explosion was painful. Hold on one sec. Okay. Making sure I'm still online. My bitrate was doing a weird thing over on my monitoring computer, so I'm like, are we okay? Come on down, friends. Oh, they got might. That is not ideal. Even worse, that they were extra strong. Okay, come on, Shalon. Let's get him down here, away from Baal. Okay, what do we got left? Nothing worth grabbing, really. I guess the Ogre Axe. Let's see. Circlet to Tiara, Hellforge plate to Wormhide. Leather Staff to Boots. Okay. Let me take care of these guys real quick. I'll take a look at that. Give me that. I was turned into a tiara, skin was turned into Wormhide. Yeah, I mean, if it's Wormhide, then guess what's the staff? Naj's Puzzler? Puzzler. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Yeah, it would definitely make more sense as, you know, pieces of hide. Especially... Yeah. 100%. Especially when it's like a staff or something like that. Where most classes aren't really going to be able to make use of that. Pardon me, sir. Where do you think you're going? Oh my gosh. Awesome. I love how when he drops absolutely nothing. Loads of affix and partial full plate or full set bonus changes. Yeah. Jeez. At least from a lore perspective, that definitely makes it better. Very, very useful. Honestly.
Good afternoon.
But you could probably keep the level requirement on it relatively high, like somewhere in the upper 40s to low 50s. But like, still, that's... I mean, boots having teleport would be not only a mess for most builds. Crash. But yeah, the open weapon slot makes it an almost universally usable item. You could almost make the teleport well, that doesn't really make sense. I was about to say you could almost make the teleport as like part of the like partial set bonus or something, but that would definitely lower its what's the word I'm looking for? Usability for a lot of builds, having to take up at least 2 slots. But if the set's good enough, you know, then it might be worth it. Picking up 2 slots for something that might give you something like teleport on a partial set bonus. But giving a skill on a partial set bonus doesn't really feel super great. Okay, let's see. Mana Shrine. Not that helpful for me. $55 for the mid game. Yeah, and I mean, especially, I mean, teleport's always useful for any class. Teleport is useful, so being able to toss that on basically any character, yeah. Make set items useful. Honestly, a lot of the sets, though, they do need a rebalance. I'm tired of looking at sets and being like, all right, more trash to put in my stash and never look at again. Ow. Excuse me with that. The cursing. Okay, I don't want to go this way. This is the opposite way that I want to go. friends, guys. There was just a lot of fun guys over here. Nothing there. Faster cast rate. Definitely having a lot more resist and faster cast rate would be helpful. I mean, then again, having either of those things is just helpful in general, and not just for caster classes. Basically, everyone benefits from faster cast rate to some degree. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and being able to use that for Necromancer would be really awesome. You don't want to use a two-handed weapon with a Necromancer. That's just a full-on... You're wasting slots at that point. War boots, dragon shield. Oh, jeez. So many guys. That's true. But I mean, as long as you can get the partial set bonus just by using the, you know, gloves and, not gloves, the boots and the armor, then I mean, you at least get the partial. And once again, teleport. All kinds of useful there. Jeez. Well, it's not really going to help him against these guys anyway. 175 defense. Yeah. Give it at least two bonuses at the partial set bonus. And something that's better than 175 defense. Basically, a complete useless stat. Oh boy, I got 175% more defense. 175 more defense. It is like 0.5% less likely for them to hit me now. Yay.
I am overburdened.
No, I need that. Okay. Might be able to level up this round. I don't think so, but maybe. One can hope. Bring it with memory on an energy for an energy shield. Pardon me, sorry. That would be pretty cool, especially if the partial set bonus like increased, or at least some of the set bonus increased mana or energy. Make that a lot more useful for energy shield sorceress. We need those. Yeah. Yeah, like the boots have the utility, but the other set pieces have the better bonuses. Come on, guys, come on down. We gotta finish this out. We're so close. Alistair around. Another extra strong pack. Yellow ring. I love that. I want that. Give that to me. Thank you. Instead of throwing it away or just putting it away in a mule and never seeing it again. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Stop. Oh my gosh, Baal. Could you hold still for one moment? Baal. Give me that much trouble and then you don't drop anything. Thank you, sir. What a bunch of stuff. All right, we're real close though. We're real close. Got one more run left. Required anyway to get to level 76. Partial run.
Good day. Beware, Baal.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Not having to switch. Let's see. +1 to revive, decrepify, and attract. I mean, the +1 to revive is something interesting. Let's see. +6 to all resistances. No. I want it. Like, what am I missing here? Oh, right. L and Eld. Oh, geez. Give me one of those. Okay. I will probably end up throwing this one away. I don't know. We'll see. One more time. One more time. Maybe Baal can drop us something good this time. In commemoration of our last run. Maybe he'll give us something good to leave it for us to leave him alone. That would be nice anyway. Technically, we probably don't even have to finish the run. But it probably would be smart to. Ow, 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 ow. Howdy, friends. That's a lot. Give me those. Could you not, sir? Yeah, that is one thing I'm confused about, is just how long does this journey take? And how long ago did Marius make his journey and not complete it? I feel like I've asked this question before. On a previous stream anyway. Like, I just don't remember. Another charm. Ow. That was painful. Jeez, all the charms this time around. I don't want any of that, thank you. I really don't want any of this going on right here. Jeez. Feral axe. Or socketed feral axe. That's a lot of strength required. Holy jeez. Okay. I mean, if nothing else, I can toss it in the socket mule. The socket stash mule, go mule stash. It's a lot of things to revive for undead. Hey, buddy. I would appreciate it if you didn't. Elegant blade. Okay. Howdy, friends. Ah, come on with the decrepify. I feel like that one's a worse one than Baal's. Definitely feels slower. Gargoyle head, yellow gargoyle head. Don't want to look at that.
I can't.
Like butts you can't. I guess I can't. I guess he wasn't lying. I can do that. And this. Okay. We're right on the edge. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to level up. You don't even have a aura. Why am I getting poisoned from a million miles away? Buddy. Come on down. Over this way. Come on, guys. Yep, there you go. There you go. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Fire. Not great, not great. Chill on, you okay? I know the fire is really hard on you, buddy. Come on down. Whoops, 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 whoops. Getting stuck on things. Stage hazards. All right. Much better. For salvation. Okay. Alright. Now we can finish this run and then grab our Dracula's Grasp and head to hell. Finally. Come on. Come on down, friends. Come on out of decrepify range, please. Go. Much better. That fire enchantment is not going to be great for me. But we can deal with this easily. Okay. Let me have that. And... whoops. I accidentally drank two. That was not intentional. Hello, Baal. I think this is the last time we'll be seeing you today. How does it feel to be done being knocked into next week? You know, soon. We'll be done soon. There we go. He dropped us absolute junk.
Impossible.
You know what? I don't even want those. They're just like gauntlets. They're normal. They're not even exceptional or elite. So let's just pretend they weren't even there. All right. Let's do inventory management and identify stuff and get rid of stuff before we lose Deckard Cain
Stay a while and listen.
for a short time. All right, what do we got here? +1 to Golem Mastery. It's got some resistances, which is nice, but man, we could really use some better skills off of that. Those belong on the ground. That is actually pretty good. +30 life, 37 mana. It's not the best, but we might want to take it over our poison charm because, well, poison's just not really going to be that helpful anymore. And it offers us 6 more life and mana. Or just over this one. Yeah, let's just put it over that one. Yep. Then again, we might be switching that one out anyway. All right.
Afternoon.
All right, yeah, you can have that one. I don't really want that. The rest go in the stash. Okay. All right, let's grab stuff from the Squire.
Good day.
Reaper's Toll. At what point do we want to start using Reaper's Toll? I'll have to check what level. What level Shallan is. Got our teleport staff. This is just
Good day.
magic find items. Okay. What am I using in terms of gloves right now? It's gauge. I'm gonna be losing attack speed. They're only gonna be losing a lot of attack speed there. Man, that lifesteal. You might want to switch out Sigyn's boots. If we don't have anything to go with them. But then again, that 40 cold resist, well, what does this have? Not really much of anything. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go to hell and see where we stack in terms of resistances and whatnot. And see where we go from there. Core Riders. I'll probably have to...
Good day.
I don't have Natalia's, I can tell you that much. Alder's Advance. I think the only instance of Alder's Advance I have might be on Simone. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Simone's got our only instance of Alder's Advance. Let's see.
Good day.
All right, so where do we stack? So our call to resistance is perfectly fine. The other resistances, dual or triple resists. So we're missing lightning, fire, and poison. We've got charms to make up the fire, lightning, and poison. I could definitely use something better than Niggle Ring.
Good day.
Let's see. Go. Want to see where I'm sitting. Not quite there on fire. So unfortunately, Simone also has that. Simone's got our only Raven Frost and our only Alder's Advance. Fire resist. Where I had one here. Thought I had a small charm with fire resist in here.
Good day.
I guess not. You only need 6% more. I mean, I guess we could use... It probably doesn't need it, necessarily. The Cold Absorb is nice. That's probably really the only reason. I think that might be her only instance of cannot be frozen. Yeah, that's her only instance of cannot be frozen.
Good day.
Mage Fist. That's true. Casting's unaffected. That is true. It is not as detrimental to Simone. Then again, right now, hold on.
Good day.
Thought I had another. Never mind. For some reason, I thought I had another. Yeah, Voice of Reason we have cannot be frozen on there. Thank you, Moobot. So we don't necessarily need Hearth for that. That is true. That is true. So when we're up against bosses, yeah.
Good day.
Let's see. Ah, geez. I tossed everything on into it, pretty much everything into Go Mule. I haven't sorted everything quite out yet. Let's see. All right, where am I at? Okay. Let's see where we're at. Okay, let's see what armor. What boots? Let's see. I've got Gorefoot and Treads. Nope, I have not, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got my Go Mule open. I'm looking. Let's see. I'm just seeing if I can find pretty much anything, really. Say Vampire Gaze, Crown of Thieves. I want to say maybe on the Crown of Thieves. Yeah, I do have Crown of Thieves. We did get that last go around. Or at least, I think we got that last stream, I want to say. Either in the last two. We do have Crown of Thieves. Let's see, Steel Skull. I don't have that or Rock Stopper. I don't have Vampire Gaze, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's see. As far as like, geez. I don't have really any. Let me look at rings. Whoops. Geez. Am I looking at? Can I pull up Go Mule on stream? I don't have that set up to pull up Go Mule on stream. Because I have it. I mean, I guess I could add a source here. Let's see. Okay. There is that. I love how it's not completely full screen. Gonna look a little awkward. You're gonna be able to see. Ah, geez. See if I have this. Yep. All right. Pull this over here. Let's see. You know, I don't know that I know how to do a full, like, all stash to open everything. Oh. Oh, here we go. All right. Neat. All right, let's see. Let's look at rings. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't have any of the... Like, I don't have any of the main characters actually loaded in here. I have Shoko put in there as just like a test. But yeah, like there are... None of the actual characters are actually on there. Let's see, we got a heck ton of Cathan seals. Okay. Let's make this bigger. Filter. Okay, what? Oh. Geez. Geez, let me see if I can fix that. You go down here. There we go. There I am. All right. So filter strings. Oh, yeah, you can't see that on there, can you? Weird. Let's see. And okay. So I don't have anything that in this that has fire, lightning, and poison, it seems. Interesting. We got this guy that's 24 lightning and fire. Whoops. And I'm not quite sure. See, this is difficult for me. It feels like life mana stolen per hit. Okay. Okay. Just filtered by life. So not all of them are life steal. Okay. All right. So this is all the life stolen on the rings. Oh, and it also has resistances. Whoop. Let's see, do boots first. Rings are harder to choose. Very much so. All right, armor. Boots. Okay. Let's take off the life stolen. All right, so we got. So I filtered for ones that have resistances. But we can just go with faster run walk. These ones? The storm brogues. Or the doom. Yeah, I do not have a lot of options, sadly. It is a dual resist, yeah. And relevant ones, lightning and poison. Versus this one being cold and lightning. Okay. The storm ones. Yeah, the dexterity might be a bit more useful. At the very least. Let's see. Do I want to... Okay, so do I want to close Diablo 2? So I can actually, like, move things around. Them out to the right-hand side. Yes, okay. I figured. Silence. And also a weird black bar at the bottom. All right, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And we will toss that on. This guy's got an empty inventory right now. So we'll go ahead and toss that on there. Take that off. Okay. Crown of Thieves. You have that one. Whoops. Double click an item to pick it up. Right? Okay. Oh, okay. All helmets. Let's see. Not from a character file. Let's see. I need to sort them a bit better right now. These are all the ones I have that are uniques. Then no, continue to use the all view. Okay. You can definitely shorten that down. Yep. Let's see. Rare, magic, unique, set. Whoops. With resists. Check for. Okay. Let's see. All right, so as far as circlets go, we've got Viper Cowl. That gives cold resist. Harlequin's Crest, that one, it's not on Simone. That one is... Ah, geez. This is the only one. I only filtered by resistances and circlets, so these are all the circlets I have. I didn't type faster run walk, but this is the only one I have. This is the only helmet I have in general. The only circlet I have that has faster run walk, with a 30%. You know. Let's see. So the only other one I have is... Nope, that's not even that. That's not even... Yeah, this is the only helmet in general. Not just circlet, but the only helmet I have in general between helmet or circlet, tiara, diadem. These ones are, this is the only one that has run walk. I find it interesting that it doesn't, like, it won't bring up the item filter menu. Like, it shows, like it doesn't show it on your side. That's what I have right now is run walk. Like resistances and run walk, but even without resistances, that's the only one. If I take off the resistance filter, it's just this one. Yeah. Let's take that off. Yeah, because I had just sorted by circlets. Any set helmets? Stony Gaze. Let's see. Let's go ahead and specifically sort by set. Tancreds, the one we were talking about earlier. Not a lot of useful things. In fact, no useful things for us right here. Those are the only two rune words I have set up in here. Yeah, Crown of Thieves is... Whoops. Oh, geez. All right. Let's see. take that off. So this is all my run walk 30%, all my boots that are 30%, and all my one helmet. And then that one, that's 20%. Rip wrap, 40%. Where did I set? Okay, so I put it as minimum 30% on the search. For set and unique, out filters. Set and unique boots. Yeah, not a whole lot of useful stuff. It's like Gorefoot, Shreds. Ah, geez. I really don't have a lot. Just looking at all this in the list, it's like I just don't have a lot. Belts. Whoops. Belts, not body. Belts. We got gold wrap, blessing, infernal sign of Rotha's cord. But then again, we're using right now Verdungo's hardy cord is what we have on right now. And gloves. I mean, we're using Drackles, so we're probably gonna stick with that. Harlequin's quest is an option. Ah, geez. Nope, not magic. Rare. Let's look at stuff. Yeah. No, I don't. Let's see. No increased attack speed here. And those two are the only boots. Ah, geez. Any unique rings? Not a whole heckin' load. Miscellaneous rings. Unique and set. So we got Halo, but we don't have an extra wings. We got a ton of Catherine Seal, most of which I'll probably just end up deleting. No Dwarf Star. No, we lost our only Dwarf Star on Shoko all those many moons ago. Get rid of those ones. Let's see. Life stolen. Let's see. Looking at life stolen on these. To mana stolen. Yeah. That looks like the only one. And unfortunately, it gives cold resist. Rather than... Let's see. It's like Maneld seems to be the only one I have. Maneld and this Raven Loop one. Which I guess it has attack rating, which is nice. The Raven Loop. Grab that. Check lifesteal. All right, so we got 3%. Let's see, we got 6 with some poison damage and a little fire resist. And 5% with some poison and cold resist. Let's see. 6%. I mean, this one also does have a 5% bonus to attack rating. Viper. The 3%. I mean, we also do have, you know, Draco's Grasp. We have, you know, the life tap that comes with that. So, having the fire resist will definitely be helpful. Drop that right there. I don't know why I even looked at those. Amulet. Ooh, that's true. I lost that set bonus. Current amulet is the Mahim Oak Curio. That is what we currently have on there. Yeah, this one, I mean, the 33% lightning resist is pretty good. Let's take a look. Take that off and let's see. We got +2 defensive auras, +1 to paladin skill levels, with some all resistances +3. +2 to offensive auras. 19 strength. +1 to combat skills, not really that helpful. Yeah, it's like the Doom Beads, the Entropy Mark. 10% damage goes to mana. That's not too bad. Let's see, and that includes, let me just... Okay. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be it. Yeah. Yeah, looking for especially resists. We can look at charms too. Ah, geez. This one to defensive auras. Whoops. Go back to that. The lightning resist amulet. Why am I blanking? Oh, right. This guy. Havoc clasp here. Let's see. All right, well, I think that'll be, whoops. That'll be where we end it for today. And I will try to get some more stuff sorted out in the meantime. Get charms reworked and see if I can get things a little bit better before tomorrow. Anyway, it's been very quiet for very long. Yeah, I think I have all the characters that are basically holding things that are not in use right now are in here, and then otherwise it's just the stashes. But yeah, have a good day, night, evening, midday, morning, all the times that are to be had. And as always, don't forget to brush your teeth. It's very quiet. I don't like it.